In this video, I'm going to share with you my top 10 Japanese convenience store food for this spring. So I'm back here with another convenience store food video for you. This is my spring collection. I've been working on this for the last few months, eating all these different products. So despite everything that's happening in Japan and the rest of the world, one of the cool things about Japan is that the convenience stores are still open, so we can still do this video. But before I start, if you want to help support the channel, then definitely check out the Japan merch. If you want to see what I'm doing on the daily, check out the Instagram account. And guess who's joining me today? Maiko!
Yay!
Yay! You ready for this?
Yeah, I think this time I actually like a lot of things.
Yeah?
Usually, like, it's your top 10.
It is always my top
But
10.
I think your top 10 is pretty close to my top 10.
Yeah.
So I think this time...
So we have some good picks.
Good picks, yeah.
Alright, without further ado, let's do this!
It is!
Number 10. Yukimi daifuku pancake flavor. Have you ever wanted breakfast and dessert at the same time? Then here you go! You have the Yukimi daifuku pancake edition. And it's mochi mochi. Yeah, let's just open this one up. You have the nice kind of mochi outer shell here. You have the ice cream in the middle, and then you have some maple syrup right there. That is delicious. These are good. So many textures, but when you first bite into it, you get the nice mochi outer shell, you get that cold ice cream, and then just at the center you have the maple syrup, and it's nice and thick, like it's almost like a caramel, where it's just kind of like nice and creamy. The actual ice cream itself does taste like a little bit like pancake. It's a wonderful dessert breakfast combination. I just love this. And you get two, so Maiko gets her own.
Itadakimasu. It does taste like pancake. No, it tastes like a... You know, like when pancake is cooked on the pan? It's not burnt, but like it's the smell of like being cooked. How do I explain that? Yeah.
It's brown.
Yeah. It tastes like that. Maybe it's this mochi that's making that flavor. I just love the texture of mochi. Here's ice cream.
Number 9. Manpuku, Chahan, and Yamitsuki Yurinchi from 7-Eleven. Surprise, surprise! We have some Yurinchi fried chicken. So I'll be honest with you, there hasn't actually been a lot of new bentos that I've liked. So this bento is one of those kind of like a standard fillers. So this one is kind of like a go-to if you want to have a nice, satisfying, fulfilling meal. Like this thing is quite heavy, and it comes with just this huge piece of fried chicken, Yurinchi style. It has all of this rice and this, like, I don't even know, but they have some egg here as well. Look at how thick and huge these pieces of chicken are. Take a bite out of crime. That's a nice thick piece, like nicely marinated. Like you can taste there's like the flavor. It has kind of like a sweet and sour sauce with a little bit of like red chili pepper on it, but it's not that spicy at all. Like, it's not crunchy like you would want because it is microwaved chicken, but it's like just like a decent portion of food. It just fills you like a gut bomb. And then surprise, surprise, yeah, they have some yakisoba in the bottom of it, and it's pretty good actually. I will like eat this whole thing. I'm actually almost half done. Number 8. Sakura Tea Latte. So this wouldn't be a spring collection if I didn't bring something Sakura flavored for y'all. So here it is. Sakura Tea Latte. If you ever had milk tea, it's pretty much like that, but with Sakura flavor. This is obviously a limited edition. Let me just pour it for you. I mean, I could drink out of the carton, but let's be a little bit civilized. And here you go, the latte of the spring gods. Oh, you can smell the cherry in there, the sakura. That's actually pretty strong. Like, Maiko, smell this. right? You can smell
I
it.
actually like the smell.
Nice, light, refreshing. In fact, what you can do, like it's served cold, but if you wanted to, you can actually put this in the microwave and serve it warm, but you do need to take it out of the container when you do that.
もうスメルがすごい。スメル。
Smiddy.
あ、いい香り。あ、これ美味しいね。You know, like I would never buy like these Sakura flavored drinks. This is actually really good.
I'll introduce you to some good stuff.
It's refreshing. It's light. It just makes the milk tea better.
I can only do it during the season. I wouldn't want it all the time.
あの、確かにね。期間限定でちょうどいいね。
It's kind of like eggnog.
Yeah.
Number 7. Kappa Ebisen Koime Yuzu Kosho flavor. Look at these wonderful snacks. These ones have made the spring collection because they're a little bit different. They got a little spice to it and they have some yuzu flavors. This says Kappa Ebisen Koime. So it means like kind of strong and thick. So if you can see, right, so yuzu kosho, it's almost like a lime or a lemon. Kosho meaning pepper. So you would think it's kind of like a lime pepper, but it's kind of more like a paste. You can see closely right there. You can see it's kind of like a paste. I always open my bag of chips like this. Like Michael ends up like going like this and ripping it to the side. I know, but it's just so much nicer. Like who opens their bags like this? Only barbarians. You gotta open it like this so it's nice and clean. Look at that. See? That's how you open a bag. There you go. Look at that. These are like your standard shrimp chips if you've had the regular flavor. They're actually pretty delicious. They're one of my favorite types of chips in itself. I just like love the standard flavor, but now we got the yuzu kosho. I can taste the freshness. It's like spring all over again. I guess there's seasons. This like brings you back into spring. It has that nice kind of refreshing, crunchy shrimp flavor taste, and at the end it has a little bit of spiciness, not like super spicy, but it still has that like little spicy kick to it. I like it.
すっごい匂い。あ、すっごい匂い。今ファってやったらブワってきた。So I never really like Ebisen. Ebisen's one of the like oldest chips, but like this is like a really good flavor. Yuzu kosho is my favorite thing, and you know, this flavor is not so strong, even though it says koime. I'm like feeling it in like here. But like shrimp is here.
By the entrance or
And apparently it has a lot of calcium.
Number 6, Almond Chocolat. So this next one is actually one of Maiko's favorites. So let's open this Almond Chocolat. Pull it out to the side like this. And it comes in these little wrapped packages. 35 calories all in all. Oh, did you know you're supposed to actually open it up like this? Maybe you like to serve it to people? Would you like an almond chocolat? Looks like they took some chocolate, they kind of like melted it into this little tray here, and then on top of it you have like crushed almonds, and then it has some caramel. It almost kind of has like a peanut brittle effect to it. Like it can almost taste like the sugar crystals like just grinding on your teeth when you bite. And if you ever kind of had almond roca, it almost has that kind of flavor. It's not like my favorite. That I don't really like almond roca so much. Maybe it's because growing up my mom always had that stuff. All right, Michael, you talk about it because you love this thing so much.
This is my favorite. It's my desk sweets. That's how I call it. It's always on my desk.
Got a lot of sweet packages on.
At least I have like low carb one now. It's super thin, like on the side, and it's super crispy and love it. Can you hear this?
Crunch, 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 crunch,
Stop
crunch.
it! I don't like super sweet stuff, but this is full of flavor of almond and caramel. I usually drink latte or have some kind of tea when I'm working. So like I need something like extremely sweet to go with non-sweetened drink, and this is my like sweet sweet thing.
I want to keep this flavor train going, but before we continue, I gotta buy a new baby crib. So I want to thank Bookwalker for sponsoring this video. Without them, I wouldn't be able to make these videos for all of you. If you don't already know, Bookwalker is Kadokawa's official ebook store for digital manga and light novels. And they have over 14,000 English ebooks available on their app, iOS, Android, and web browser. Let me show you some of the titles that I recommend on the global.bookwalker.jp site. Check out unique titles like 7 Shakespeare's, fantasy manga like Attack on Titan, or popular titles like Space Brothers, where you can even browse pages before you buy. Also, if you act soon, you can catch their St. Patrick's Day sale and get 50% off. Get access to Bookwalker's digital manga and light novels today. Check out the link in the description. So choo choo, and let's get back on this flavor train. Number 5. Hoboclim from Family Mart. For this next one, who wants to get some cream in their mouth? Hoboclim. This thing is actually called a hobo. This almost looks like a dirty snowball, like that just deflated and it just got some dirt from the side of the road. But in fact, that is some chocolate dusty dust. It's like a bag of cream. Let me just open this up for you guys and show you. Oh, it's so delicate.
What is that?
I completely messed this up.
God. Oh my god!
This was the worst opening of the cream. Oh, that looks...
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Oh man, I'm like getting all over my hands. Oh! That's so good, but it's so delicious. Mmm. So what's nice is that this itself, it has all the cream here. It's like a thick whipped cream. And then you also have some chocolate right there. So you have a chocolate cream as well. And then you have this skin. It's almost kind of like a crepe. It's really like nice and thin. It doesn't like overpower the whole thing. Like it's literally hobo, like almost all cream. So like before this one, I believe it was like a raspberry, like strawberry flavor. That's how I discovered it. This season, they've like discontinued the raspberry strawberry and now they have the chocolate. But hopefully that strawberry raspberry will come back. But this one is actually still pretty good. Don't eat all my cream.
Oh, it has like a chocolate chip, like chocolate chip crunches. I love how like thin that skin is, but the skin actually has that like mochi mochi texture. I almost want to eat it all.
Number 4, UFO Curry Yakisoba. What's that? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's a UFO! This is one of UFO's unidentified flying objects. Recent release. It is their curry flavor and it is the bomb-ass rap song all the kids are talking about. It's got that yum yum, if you know what I'm talking about, Mr. Bieber. You don't know the song from... Can you sing it with a little bit more passion? That is like the worst food I've ever had. Like basically, if you've never had yakisoba, what you do is you actually put some hot water in it first. You let it sit for a little bit. Then you drain the water. Then you put the yakisoba sauce. But what sets this one apart is that you actually get like a special curry sauce that you put on top of it after you've mixed all the yakisoba sauce. And this is the final presentation. Look at that. Mmm. So if you like yakisoba and you love curry, then this is something you definitely need to try. Oh, do you want to do like the Dalmatians thing with me?
No.
No?
And by the way, it's not Dalmatian.
What's not
It's a different movie.
Oh. What is it? What kind of dogs were they?
I don't know in English.
Let me know in the comments if you guys remember what. Well, you knew what I was talking about.
So this is actually my first time trying this, but UFO is my favorite instant yakisoba noodles. Thank you. It's like a light curry flavor, but still more on the yakisoba side, I feel like. なんかもっとカレーがガツンってくるのかなと思ったら、It's like a soft, nice curry.
It's like they just put a little bit of curry powder on it.
Yeah.
Number 3. Marugoto Kotsubu Ichigo no Hitokuchi Ice. So going along with the spring collection theme, we're gonna continue with this bite-sized, fun-packed strawberry flavor surprise. Pop this open. It almost looks like, I guess a tip of a candle. That's so nice. I'm gonna show you. You can see the full strawberry has a nice white chocolate outer shell, and then it has like a vanilla ice on the inside. You can like do this all in one bite. Number 2, Afure Menchi from Lawson. Time for my favorite part of the show. Fried goodness time. You know, these videos wouldn't be complete if I didn't bring something fried for you. And this one is a new fried hitter. This one is actually called Afure Menchi. You can see the crunchiness. And what separates this compared to a lot of the other menchis that you get, it actually comes in this little box container. And there's a reason for that. They actually tell you that you're supposed to eat it with some chopsticks. Afure kind of means to like overflow, and I'm gonna show you really quickly why that is. I'm gonna break this thing open right now. Let's just pop this open. Oh, did you see all of that meat juice in there? Wow, it's so heavy. This thing is so dense, it's hard to eat. That is so good. So basically you have the minced meat in the center. It's nice and juicy, and then it has the nice crunchy shell. You like have a hint of like the onions in here. It's been seasoned quite well. I think they've used actually a lot of pepper. Just marinated the meat really nicely.
これ美味しいよね. I feel like this one has like less juice than usual for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe like we let it sit for a little bit. Look at this. A little bit sweet. The koromo is really thick.
Even you like it. That's right.
I like this one.
And number 1, Taberu Bokujo Souffle Pudding from Family Mart. So this one here is another new surprise. It basically translates to eating a farm souffle pudding, which I think it's pretty close. And you can see it almost has like a biscuit on top here. It actually has like a cow's face on it. Oh, look at that. You can hear it. No, it's like it's so moist.
Bubbly?
Yeah, it's like moist and bubbly at the top. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. The cows have come home to roost. That is like taking a bite into a cow's udder. It is so milky. It's so weird. It's like they've taken milk, they've turned it into a pudding, and they've put another milky tasting souffle on top. It literally just tastes like milk. Is this from Hokkaido? I feel like it's from Hokkaido. Yeah, this one is not from Hokkaido. No? It tastes like it's from Hokkaido though. That souffle is so light and fluffy. Like it's literally like biting into a milky cloud. It's light, but it's also heavy. So that concludes the video. If you liked it, help me out and hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, check out the Japan merch. If you want to see what I'm doing on the daily, check out the Instagram account. And if you want to see more of these guides or anything related to Japan, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.